So very sad. Hold on. Audrey Cunningham, missing body found in Trinity River. We stand together. Yikes. Sorry about that. So I bet you they're going to have here, let's look at this here. I'm sure there's going to be a press conference. Very sad. So this is just a chopper hovering over. This ain't like right now, this second, by the way, just so you know. So sad. So we'll sit here and watch this until press conference. I'm not sure when it's going to be, though, but I'm going to find out right now. Give me a minute. Becca, how you doing? I miss you. Very, 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 very. So this is chopper view of allegedly when they found the body, but I'm not 100%, but this is the area, the bridge. That I do know. Is it 4:30 Central Standard Time, Eastern, Pacific? I wonder what monster did this. Audrii Cunningham, the 11-year-old from Texas. Yep, they're by the bridge. So this is a helicopter view, you guys. Eastern? Okay, so we got a press conference coming up in 8 minutes. 8 minutes, you guys. That guy that lived with them. I don't know. I mean, anybody that can hurt children, I don't understand it. I don't get it. Kids are innocent. Oh, look at that. Oh, man. Yeah, nowadays you got to research before you let someone into your home. Google their name. Oh. Yeah. Hi, Grandma. I'm sad. I mean, I've been watching this, but I'm not really like covering it yet because too many are right now, and I don't like that because I don't want to get caught up in the mess. Well, after hearing about that guy, because I always keep the hope, we all do, right? But when I heard about the guy and his criminal record, I'm like, oh boy, not good. So I think I want to stay here on this channel. I'm going to see for sure who has the, what happened? Oh, yes, I hope so too. The evil walk amongst us. You never know. Looking even at your mate, okay? Your loved one. You know what I mean? I'm just weird like that. I've seen so much and find out so much that you can't trust anybody. I'm just a freak around my grandbabies. Hold on, I'm gonna go look for the press conference. If anybody finds it, let me know. Thank you. Probably be on like the Facebook, because there's two channels I'm looking at, Fox and Trust No One Is Right, and the Houston channel. No one's gone live yet about it, so hold on. Let me see here. Oh no, that's Twitter. I don't want to go to Twitter. There we go. I'm going to Facebook, you guys. Oh, poor baby girl. Okay, we got 4 minutes. I'm searching. Here we go. Oh, so sad. Oh my God. Oh my God, you guys. Look at this. I hope. Now listen. Fox, that's what I'm on. I hope you knew who wasn't there. I swear to God. Let me show you. Just terrible. Is this it? I mean, because like the news, they don't get all zoom in and all that crap, right? And they don't approach people. Just saying, you guys. No. Oh my God, that's horrible. Get her out of there. I heard what the town's been saying. They don't want her there. Okay, I'm just going to wait for the news station to go live here. Oh my God, this is awful, you guys. Grandma, if you get a link, let me know, please. I'm doing the best on my end because I want to be there on time. All right, let's see what they say here. Fox 26 doesn't say anything about a press conference. I'm going to come back to the comments. Hold on, you guys. I'm busy looking. I know, it's very sad. I am so sad. You always keep hope, you know what I mean? I mean, you know what? Even in my state, there's truck stops here, you guys, and I put flyers there because it's a main area that truckers go through. It's a main freeway. Oh, why does this make me so sad? Oh, thank you, Jane. Thank you. As soon as they start, we'll get right to it, you guys. And so the people that are on Facebook, just so you know, you'll hear me talking and showing like other people from YouTube, but you guys won't be able to see each other's comments. Let's see. I'm still looking, you guys. Oh, echo. Law enforcement update expected at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, you guys. So the press conference is going to be at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Let me put a banner. So this news guy, a Texas news person, said it's going to be 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Just so you know. I think I repeated myself. Oh, this here, this was live. I think this is when they found her. Oh, it's not? It's not. Got to get it right, you guys. I'm being told I'm wrong. We got to get it right. I don't want to put any false info out there. Oh, okay, here we go. Not the same area, guys. Not the same area, I was told. Just so you know. Not the same area. I like that Grizzly Hood news. I wonder if she would mind if I went to her channel. I like her. Right? Let's see what Ashley says. This is about 15 miles from where they've been searching. Oh, okay. That's 20 plus minutes away. Yeah, I don't want to, I'm not going to say any more details because I don't want to put out false information. I'm just showing footage from the search that the news did earlier. I have no idea. On a picture I showed here that both news stations put there. Oh, let me take this off. So see up underneath that bridge where you see these officers? Right. This is Fox 26. Fox 26. No, it's not live. They were live though. I'm just waiting for the press conference. So when did they do this here? This was, hold on. At what time? Um, 2:46 it says. 2:46, you guys. 2:46. Let's go back there. I want to hear what the news has to say here.
Okay, getting into some news here at 7 o'clock. Our top story at this hour is out of Polk County, where the search for 11-year-old Audrii Cunningham now heads into the 5th day. Crime Stoppers has raised the reward to $10,000, and investigators are using every tool they have to find out what happened to her.
One of the few clues in her disappearance might be a red Hello Kitty backpack she was supposed to
Okay, we'll listen to this report.
Carry to school with her last week. The sheriff believes a family friend, as Audrii in Livingston, may have been the last to see her. Fox 26's Shelby Rose is live alongside the Trinity River, where law enforcement is already out this morning. Shelby.
Yes, good morning. We have already seen a boat, Texas EquiSearch, go down this road, which leads to the Trinity River. They were doing the same thing yesterday, using sonar technology to see what they could see down in the river. But there are also boots on the ground. Authorities are honing in on specific locations. Undisclosed, saying that they do
that.
I know we're here to
ongoing in child's backpack that you
Okay, that's
believed to be Audrey's. It was found over the weekend, which they are considering a key piece of evidence. And this person of interest, to some extent, he left the house with Audrey on the day she went missing.
And that's been open.
Father and was allowed to.
I have no idea what's going on here.
So take her to school from time to time. McDougal is in custody at the Polk County Jail, but on an unrelated assault charge. Texas DPS says he confessed to his. And while he does admit to being with Audrey, County Sheriff says charges haven't been filed because they don't want to jump to conclusions.
this morning.
We
Of
want
that
to make sure that we
52%,
take all
so
the
which is
evidence
over
that we have
5,000
collected.
teachers.
Yes, he may have been the last person with her,
97%
and yes, she
of
is
the
missing at this
non-NES
time.
schools
But we
intend
want
to
to make
return. 98% of the NES school teachers.
What is this? Whoa, that was weird. Anybody got any links I can go to? Hey, Mac, how you doing? I know. Did you hear that? That really tripped me. And when I only have that one open, Fox 26. That was weird. You know what was going on? There was two here, let me show you. Oh, thank you. I think this channel is haunted. What do you think? Okay, that's a Houston station, right, Sheila? Yeah, okay, I'll go there too. Hold on. All right. All right. Countdown. Sorry about that, you guys. I had no idea. I don't know where all those voices came from. It came from one open link, I can tell you that. Very sad, yes. So we got 6 minutes. And I want to thank everybody for being here. Horrible, horrible thing. That guy, he just looks so creepy. I tell you, technology nowadays. They found her at Trinity Bridge. And I heard somebody say it in here, Highway 59. Or County Road. I don't know what it is out there, honestly. Trinity Bridge. That I do know. The river in on 59. In the river. I'm just so sad. Oh, thank you. And if you come in here under YouTube, you can see what all the other people from YouTube are talking about. Because for some reason, StreamYard don't let the chats in sync. They're not in sync. I'm from East Texas. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, guys, I was muted. I can't imagine what her family said. I know, right? And he was the one that brought her to school, right? Supposed to bring her to school. This has made me so sick. So close to home, I pray the man responsible gets the deepest punishment possible. Right. I agree. Hey, Grandma, you still here? Thank you, Olivia. As we all know, I'm having problems with my laptop. Well, here, I knew it was getting worse and worse and worse, right? And then this morning I was going to go live, but my, it kept, oh, sorry, I got to get my dog. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. My little Nala, she's a Pomeranian, but you know, when they get going, they get going. You know what I mean? I got it on right here, Grandma. It says waiting for them. Okay, what was I going to say about my laptop? Okay, we know it's going to hell, right? And I was going to go live to cover Adam's trial this morning. It didn't work out for me. My mouse quit working and on my pad too. Oh, I was so mad. I don't know why they aren't live yet. Probably another 150, I think. I'm getting there. Oh, here we go. What is Fox 26? I think this is Fox 26. I'm going to Fox 26 right now.
the law enforcement, the friends, and you saw how emotional this was and will continue to be for a long time to come. And again, we have no information about memorial services at this point. Those details will be released in the coming days, but it's a heavy, heavy time for the state of Minnesota and for law enforcement.
Yeah, we've heard from so many people, both Sunday, Monday, today, about this tragedy. This is just one component in laying these officers to rest, and it'll be a long time of healing for not just the Burnsville community, but certainly the entire state. We're going to follow this throughout the rest of the day as well. We'll certainly have more on Fox 9 and Fox Local. Our next opportunity to join you on Fox 9 will be at 5 o'clock, so a little over an hour from now, and we'll have much more detailed coverage of this as well as other stories of the day.
All right, you're just listening into our Fox 9 coverage there. A very somber, emotional day there in Minnesota, in the Twin Cities. Of course, the processional there for those two officers that were killed in the line of duty. We're learning more information about this. Of course, we want to thank our Fox 9 team for covering that with all of the emotional tenor there as well. All right, I'm Andy Mack here on Live Now from Fox. Let's slide away for a quick 2-minute break.
All right. So how is everybody today considering this sad news? I'm very sad. I'm going to go to my chat here, guys. Hold on. Nope, not yet. 4 o'clock. So 8 minutes. 8 minutes. I got outside today for a few hours. It was thankfully warm. 30-ish. Yep, 30's warm, ain't it? But it was 6 when you woke up. The weather's been really strange where I live, I would say, but we got crazies here on the internet. Usually by now we're like in, sub-0 degrees. It has been 30 to 50. No snow. No snow. Crazy. Oh my gosh. 80 in Dallas? You're welcome. My friend from Washington, who followed me out here, is moving our cousins. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Oh, I hate bad news. Oh, 60's nice too. I'm so sad about my car. Yes, yes, yes. No, nobody was hurt. Thank God. But let me tell you, they hit my car so hard, it went up in the air. And mind you, I was going 10 miles an hour when they hit me. It was very scary, guys. Very scary. But nobody was hurt. So the car's been in the shop for a couple weeks. There's nothing wrong with the car. I took such good care of it. Yeah, I see when I brought it in, I had no idea until we walked around the car because you know what? You're a driver in your car, right? You're driving your car. You don't ever look on the other side of your car, which I didn't. So when we did the walkthrough at the garage, I'm like, oh my God, they hit me there too? Yes. Yeah, they sent me pictures. That's what I posted today. Yeah. It's going to get painted. Yeah, she is. It was, especially when you don't know where it came from. That's the scary part. And it was about a half mile before they pulled over. I couldn't believe it. Oh my God, they're taking off. They're not stopping. I don't have an accent. Come on now. Oh, here we go. Is this it? Oh, no, this ain't it.
That's why I refuse to quit. South Carolina will vote on Saturday. But on Sunday, I'll still be running for president. I'm not going anywhere.
Early this morning, former President Trump's campaign released a memo which claims the end is near for Nikki Haley. It says Trump will win the Republican nomination by mid-March, and Haley is not relevant. Dozens of Trump supporters waited for the former president at his town hall. They say the former South Carolina governor doesn't have a chance. And at least for the moment, the polls agree. One recent poll in South Carolina has Trump up 63% over Haley at 35%. Now, Trump's campaign says what's next for them? Well, they're going to focus on the general election. As for Haley, she says starting Sunday, she will be hitting 8 states to talk to voters ahead of Super Tuesday. Andy?
Thank you so much. And it was certainly kind of a head fake this morning from Nikki Haley, that announcement about the presidential race, but also her tone was different this morning. And if you were in the room, can you kind of speak to that? Maybe how was her tone different just a few days out of this primary?
Honestly, Andy, I think Nikki Haley at this point is kind of tired and fed up of the constant rumors that she might drop out, because as she keeps saying, 12 other Republican candidates dropped out. She says she's going to keep holding on because she feels that this is the best thing to do for the country. So for her, her tone is that she's not giving up. She's going to stay in this fight, and she doesn't seem like she's getting tired or fatigued by anything that Trump is really throwing her way.
All right. Thank you so much. Of course, we're going to keep our eyes on South Carolina on this is Saturday, of course, Super Tuesday, not very far off. Chelsea Torres, thanks again for joining us here on Live Now.
Have a good night, Andy. Thank you.
Right, thank you so much. All right, we're going to continue on here on Live Now from Fox. A live picture there in Kiowa in South Carolina, the Palmetto State, as we continue on with this coverage here on Live Now from Fox. All right, we're going to get you out to this press conference momentarily out of Livingston, Texas, as we have an update coming up momentarily. Here is the tweet posted on X, the social media platform formerly known as Twitter, saying the Sheriff Byron Lyons and District Attorney Shelley Sitton will provide a significant update on the search of that 11-year-old Audrii Cunningham. Our Fox 26 team saying sources say that body has been found in the Trinity River. You can see the podium set up right now, a white balance there underway as they will step to this podium. Quite a few microphones there just outside of the Houston area, a little bit more than an hour outside. Of course, there also is a person of interest already in custody in this, as we are following it here on Live Now from Fox. Again, a live look there at the Trinity River for this, where the search really started for officials there, and now potentially also ending as well. Of course, Audrii Cunningham went missing last Thursday, February 15th, when she didn't get on the school bus in her Livingston area neighborhood, never made it to school. Don Stephen McDougal is the last person to be with the 11-year-old, according to officials. Their investigation shows that he has an extensive criminal history. For more on this, I'm going to continue just to give you some updates. McDougal is a person of interest, has been cooperating to some extent with investigators.
Well, I don't know what's going on with Fox here. They got a person of interest. Who would that be? Okay, Fox, what's going on here? Uh-oh. What'd they do that for?
Great news. If you have a fire stick.
Hold on. They said they were going to cover it. We're going to go somewhere else then. We're going right here. There we go, you guys. I got it now. We're in business. We're in business. I know, isn't that gross? That is so yucky. There we go. On a different channel. Yep. Wasn't he? He was supposed to bring her to school, right? Can you imagine how that mother feels? My dad's friend who lived there arrested for. Ew. Oh no. I bet they didn't know about that. I bet they had no clue. Yeah, true. But I need to be very careful. I don't like to give out. Nothing that's not facts. The what's that guy's name again, you guys? Steven? Is it Steven? Here we go.
Good afternoon. Thank you for being here today. I want to first start by thanking.
What's going on with these news stations? Why can't they what's wrong with their devices?
And to the community members who have been here supporting us since day one. I also want to say thank you to Trinity River Authority for lowering the water levels so that the divers could reach areas of interest. At this time, I sadly announced that Audrey's body was located at the Trinity River on the U.S. Highway 59. As a result of today's developments, I will discontinue the Amber Alert for Audrey, and I want to thank DPS, Department of Public Safety, for all their help in this alert. The information that we have gathered in this criminal investigation is substantial. The Polk County Sheriff's Office investigators, the Livingston Police Department, and the Texas Rangers, the game wardens, the FBI, Harris County Sheriff's Office, the San Jacinto County Sheriff's Office, the District Attorney's Office in Trinity County and Liberty County. It's just an outpouring of love from all of our law enforcement partners. My heart aches with this news, and I express with my deepest sympathies and condolences to everyone who knew, who cared for, and loved Audrey. The Sheriff's Office, we will continue to process the evidence that has been gathered to ensure that the justice for Audrey. And at this time, I will turn the podium over to the Polk County District Attorney, Ms. Shelley Sinton.
Thank you, Byron. My name is Shelley Sitton, and I am your Polk County District Attorney. I just want to take a few moments to explain how we're going to move forward from here. Based on all of the evidence that law enforcement has collected, they are in the process of preparing the appropriate arrest warrants for Don Stephen McDougal. At this time, we believe the appropriate arrest warrant is going to be for capital murder in the death of Audrii Cunningham. He is currently still in jail under an unrelated felony charge here. I understand that this is a very difficult time for Audrii's family and for our community. The substantial law enforcement resources that were marshaled by the Sheriff Lyons, I think should show you that this county and law enforcement, they will come out when they need to protect our children. And the assets that we have been made available to Polk County to protect our children have been substantial. And at this point, as Sheriff Lyons said, he'll continue to collect the evidence and process that. The district attorney's office is going to stand right beside them and follow through. And we promise that you can assure that the district attorney's office will be just as dedicated to this case as every one of these law enforcement officers that are standing behind you to do what is right for Audrii and bring justice to our community. Thank you. At this time, if you've got some questions, we'll open it up to a few questions.
Any indication of how Audrii was killed?
I cannot speak to that.
At this time right now, we have transported Audrii down to the Harris County Medical Examiner's Office. At that time, we will await their results to be able to determine the cause and method of her death.
Evidence suggests murder.
We believe that there is enough evidence, yes.
Yes.
Did Don Stephen McDougal lead you to that location on the river where you found her body? Did he tell you where to find her?
That was evidence that we was collecting through the cell phone analysis, as well as through our videos that we were able to collect, and some of the information that we received from him, we were able to pinpoint and set. There were several points of interest that was turned over to us, so that we were able to develop. And thank goodness, and by the grace of God, one of those places of interest we were able to locate.
As I understand it.
What evidence links McDougal to the murder?
Evidence and right now, folks, when we start talking about how we're linking evidence to McDougal and linking evidence to this case, we want to be very careful on how we do that. I will feel safe to say this is that there is substantial evidence through the evidence that we've gathered, and some of that evidence was even gathered by the wonderful witnesses and wonderful folks out there in the social media who sent us videos, who sent us pictures. Some of that, even that evidence helped us to be able to come up with these locations, as well as the evidence from cell phones and as videos to pinpoint these locations.
When you tell us the condition of the 11-year-old's body and if she was dressed?
At this point right now, until we get all our information back from the medical examiner's office, we don't want to release any information concerning Audrii and condition of her body.
Sheriff, what's your right to that portion of I-59 in the Trinity River? What's your right to get to that area of I-59 in the Trinity River?
That area is one of the first areas of our concern points of interest when we started our search on Friday, or midday Friday. And again, that's going to be developed from some of the evidence. And then, yes, there was some points where he did give information, because there were several places that he said that he had went. So it wasn't a location where he said he took her, but there was a incidents where he said these were locations where he had gone.
Without this evidence that you talk about, would you have been able to find her where you found her? Without the evidence that you just described?
Yes.
You would have found her there?
We would have found her not through him, but we would have found it through the evidence that we collected from the analysis from phones and videos would have. Yes.
Was she visible to the naked eye?
You used a sonar. You used a sonar boat. Texas EquuSearch was out with their sonar boat, scanning the bottom of the river for her body. They're the ones that discovered the body. Is that correct?
No.
The image.
I'm not going to say who exactly or what agency discovered her body today. I will say this, that due to the lowering, we were able to contact TRA, Trinity River Authority. They slowed down the outflow from the reservoir, and it allowed the water to go down, and her body was discovered there in the water. But I'm not going to say whether it was Harris County or Montgomery County or EquuSearch. It was a conglomeration of a lot of love and law enforcement networking together that helped discover her.
Sources have told us, though, that Stephen McDougal was the one that told you to lower the level of the river. We've been told that he actually told you to lower the water on the river. Is that true?
We talked to TRA on several occasions about lowering it. When they got to the point, or they felt they were safe to start lowering the river, we were able to get them to do so. Whether or not Mr. McDougal gave us information on lowering the river or not to be able to locate her, that's information that we do not want to release at this time.
One more question. One more question.
Is there any evidence that
He did advise that was one of the locations that he had gone. Not that he was saying that she was there or any other location, but we know that he went there as well.
Until we get all of the evidence and all the autopsy reports, we're going to have to hold and work with law enforcement to determine what is the best solution to this case. If the evidence supports that, that is something that we're going to look into.
Is there any evidence she was held somewhere else, or was she killed pretty much the day that she disappeared?
We do not have any evidence at this time that's showing that where she may have been held somewhere else. But again, we are still processing mounds and mounds of information and data. Mr. Bob, last question.
Is there any evidence that there was anything used to keep the body underwater?
That is information at this time that we do not want to release.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you all for your questions. Thank you all for all that you've done for us to help bringing Audrii home.
Heartbreaking information there from the sheriff of Polk County. Audrii Cunningham's body has been found. He's saying that his heart aches along with everybody in that community, all of us, giving his condolences to the family. Body found at the Trinity River at Highway 59, and the sheriff saying that they're working to get justice for Audrii.
And in the wake of this news, the Polk County DA saying warrants have been issued for Don Stephen McDougal. He will be charged with capital murder in Audrii's death. He was a person of interest very early on in this case. He does have a criminal history. And in fact, he is in jail right now on an unrelated felony charge.
Such a tragedy.
Very sad. Yes, they are. Aren't they? Way too young. Right. Somebody said a comment, yeah. Bring that back, especially ones that hurt children like that. Well, you know, at least they came right away to let the public know. Can you imagine what law enforcement feels like right now? Finding that baby? Okay, I just thought I would share this real quick. Later, I'm going to go live about the Polk County massacre, not in Texas, but Florida. They got their trial coming up. It's been going on since, I think this is year number 3 or 4. They've been waiting to go to trial. So thank you, everybody who came through. Appreciate you all.